Coil pots part 2.
Numbers were big. So, did you guys wrap up your coils from yesterday? Yeah. Yeah. You can get them, Madeline. How are you guys doing, Archie and Crocker and Sawyer?
Good.
Good. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Wow, good job, Crocker. Great. All right. Okay, so I have mine as well. I got mine all wrapped up. So you can go ahead and unwrap all your coils. And if they feel a little dry, you can add a little water to them. Okay, and then you guys can continue adding coils to make your bowl if you'd like. That's what you're working on. I'm still making my bowl. Okay, and you can just like fit them in wherever they fit, or you can make a design or whatever suits you. And for those who are done with their bowl and want to try something different, I'm going to show you some other options of what we can do. And if you guys need help with your bowl, just let me know. Okay, I'm still working on mine. So, so you might be able. I have some coils here. Okay, and we can also make something flat with our coils instead of putting it in a bowl. That's a fun idea. I'm gonna wet my coil a bit. I'm just going to roll mine up to make some spirals and use my needle to cut it off to the size I want. Okay, I have 2 of these little spirals. And I make a couple more.
Do you think this is good?
Is that you, Carolina?
Is that enough clay? Well, just yeah, I was doing the rain. I think she wants
Kind of dark. It's kind of hard to see what you're showing me.
She was doing the ram's head, and she wants to see if it's good enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks great. You want to make some more clay? That's perfect. Okay, now I have a larger coil, smaller coil. And I'm going to put them together like that. You guys want to guess what I'm making?
Another spiral?
I'm going to make another spiral, but what is it going to become?
Can't roll it all out at once. It's turn 8 because next year it's turning 8.
Okay. Here's the revealing moment.
Well, most people like things to be good. Still 6.
And now,
Good shit so far. You guys see it? What's that?
A butterfly?
A butterfly.
Oh, I want to make a butterfly.
Yeah.
I didn't know you can make a butterfly out of spiral and mine.
Yeah. It's kind of fun. You can make all kinds of animals.
Cool.
More little coils and make its little antennas.
Okay.
There's my butterfly. So I don't want my butterfly to come apart. So I'm just
add some water.
yeah, I'm just gonna smooth some of these joints together.
He doesn't have any kind of him, and I'll make you.
On the other side, it will still show the coil. But that way now my clay is all one piece and it won't come apart. And I'm just moving it with this tool. Okay, and then I'll show you the side. I'll flip it over.
Oh, you can make a lot.
Butterfly.
I'm making this on the top just for fun. I'm making this about to fall apart. So I'm just
So you guys can continue working on your pot, or you can make a coil animal.
I'll make a coil animal.
Okay, that sounds great. You could do both. Okay. Finish your pot and make a coil animal.
Well,
Yeah.
my pot's already finished.
Your pot's already finished?
Yeah. Oh, you can,
I'm gonna make another coil animal.
do you need this one? No, I made it, and yeah, but that one's too big. Wait.
What do you guys think I'm making now? I have one big coil.
Our price is so high because we do.
Like this.
You guys doing okay?
Yeah. I want to
You have to.
I have added 4 little legs to my coil. And a tiny little tail. A turtle.
Like this.
All right. A turtle.
like this.
Yep. Here's my little coil turtle. Cute.
It's cute.
Yeah.
It looks like a sea turtle almost.
Yeah. It'd be fun to paint with some sea colors.
Mom, can you put this?
This?
Making some coils, Madeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I said turn.
You guys want me to show you coils again?
Coil turn. I'm ready to do more fun.
I have some clay here that's ready to be made into a coil. It's a little dry, so I added water to it.
Or you can make a worm.
You could make a worm, yeah. That would be easy, huh?
It's really easy. Just make it long with some eyes. That's
Yeah, that's right. Add some little eyeballs to them.
Snake. Garden snake. We saw a garden snake yesterday.
What? I love gardener snakes. That's so cool. Oh, you can make a snake out of your coil.
You can't take all your stuff.
But I thought no, it's just up 13. Like this. It's so long. You're gonna make it good? I'll make it good. That's really good. Yeah, I don't know this.
Rolling out the coil, so it's getting pretty long, huh?
Oh, here we go. Look, we highlighted a little bit. Can you see us, guys?
Yes, I can see you.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Guys need help?
I will.
Oh, look! A snail! A coil snail! That looked awesome!
Oh, shouldn't be a bad idea.
Perfect! I say the best pets are clay pets. You don't have to feed them or take them on walks.
You don't need to go over here. Just like throwing it around.
If you're making coils again, remember to twist it in the opposite direction every once in a while so that it stays nice and I think my bowl needs some more donuts. Cut off a little piece. I'm gonna wet it a little bit.
I'm gonna make a pickle. Well, I see urchin. Oh, it's a type of urchin.
I also made a little coil snail, but I did have to score on his head and his antenna because they're not coils.
Yeah, that's great. Score and slip. That will ensure they do not fall off.
Yep.
That looks great, Julia.
Thank you.
Love them. Give them a name. And what else do I need?
Let's get in the spiral. So it's gonna have a spiral.
I'm just gonna put like 3 coils next to each other, like that. You could make a snowman, coil snowman.
String through.
Daddy, put him in. So.
Is that what you're making?
I mean, you could be to help you get Alright, anyway, my mom is loving you. Please, please.
This is what I'm working on, guys. And as I'm working, I'm gonna smooth my coils together. They kind of combine together with the back side of my tool.
Over the two. Whoa. Yes. Right, I get it, Mommy. That's not the thing you use. This is the thing to blend it. This, like, as big as Is anybody listening?
Where's the head? Where's its body?
This is its head. This is its head. This is
How are your coils going, Joaquin? Good.
the butterfly.
Want to see your butterfly?
I made Gary.
Oh, you know how to do it.
Woohoo! Look at Okay, so it doesn't fall apart. And then you can just set her on like a paper plate and let her dry. Beautiful.
Can you pass these?
Long. Yes, now.
What are you working on, Sam?
He's still making some coils.
Making some coils? That's good. How are they turning out? Are they coming out good?
No, none of them.
You struggling with them? You want me to show you again? Does that help?
What?
Would you like me to show you how to roll them out again? Would that help? I can't hear you.
Something like Mom.
What did you say?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, or no, thank you?
No, thank you.
Okay, okay. Got it. Are they tearing?
I was tearing it apart. I tried to fold it.
Yeah, be a little too long.
Kind of.
I don't know.
So after I kind of joined my coils together, I'm just using my thumb, kind of smooth it all together. You guys see that? Thumb is a great tool.
So we're blending it together.
Yeah, I'm just smoothing it all. See? So it's nice and smooth. Because we won't want any little jagged pieces sticking up, because they will become sharp once we fire them.
No, me. I'm trying to Bible, but it just because it's too big.
How you doing, Crocker? Archie? Sawyer?
Good.
Oh wow, look at that.
That's the little
It's a long one.
legs and the tail.
You guys are doing great. So I kind of smooth my coils together, and then I'll add some more on top of that. Kind of add coils and then smooth as I go along. You guys see that?
You a joke? Did it? Knock knock. You can just see their dog in the background chewing their toys.
If you guys are working on your bowls and you add something and it leaves a hole and you don't want it, you can just make a little ball of clay and stick it in that little hole.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Awesome. That is the perfect solution. Make lots of little balls with one big ball.
One question.
Yes.
How are we going to know whose pot is whose, or whose thing is whose when we fire them in the kiln?
Well, when your mom gives it to us, we'll just make sure and take note of whose is whose.
Okay.
All the ones that I want for decoration, I'm gonna like keep.
Question.
I didn't get started to get.
I have a question. What are we going to
What was your question, Caroline?
What are we going to make tomorrow?
We are going to learn a new method of clay building called slab construction. What was that?
I made a painting.
I didn't understand you still.
Painting.
Do you think that's big enough?
To blend it together like with your thumb. Are you blending yours together? You're not supposed to put all your coils in there. You need to decorate. Yeah, but you have to make more coils after.
I made an elephant.
You made an elephant. Let me see that elephant. Wow, that's amazing.
Elephant.
That is the coolest elephant I've ever seen. Joaquin. And then you can use this tool, Joaquin, to kind of smooth the coils together where they're separate coils. Just smooth them together so they kind of join so that they won't break. Because once it dries, they might dry apart. Or once we fire it, they might fire and crack in between. So if you join them on one side, you'll still be able to see it from the other side.
Oh.
So that looks like
I got some of my ideas from you, Mom.
What's you making now, Madeline?
Oh, I'm gonna make a baby turtle.
Aw, so sweet. Baby turtles are the cutest. Have you guys ever watched baby turtles crawling out of the sand to go to the water?
No.
You should watch a video of baby turtles hatching. It's super cute.
Okay. Here. I made a butterfly. I made a butterfly.
Is that you, Carolina?
No,
You made a butterfly?
no, Carolina didn't say that.
Someone else said that?
No,
Who made it?
It's getting pale.
You can make a flower for your butterfly too.
add the whole
Coil
thing.
flower.
See? This is actually a holder clean. It's actually a holder. Mom, look at it.
Wipes it.
Making like coils for me to decorate. I like yours the most. Right? No. Fire! I'm gonna make a flower. Like some flowers to go. What?
The inside of my bowl. Well,
Yeah.
together now. It's okay if
I
they're
make a spider.
You're making a spider?
Yeah.
Fun.
Now look at it.
It's written in America.
I like spiders.
Me,
Oh, cool.
I do. Spiders are really cool.
we love gardens.
That's awesome, Sam.
Garden snakes.
Yes, I do.
More clay.
Garden snake.
Okay, I made a spider.
Oh, look at that cute little spider.
And it gets really warm.
Spider ever. Love them.
Mommy, I made a spider. Okay, first she put them together inside the bowl, and then she's made a cutting. Made a spider. In the bowl like that she used to put the coils in, she blended the coils together. And now she's done.
Yep, so my coils are blended together, but you'll still be able to see them from the other side. It'll be like Christmas morning. I'll take this bowl out and see what it looks like. I'm just using my thumb to smooth everything out so there's no sharp edges.
It's like a unicorn.
Yeah, you can make a unicorn.
Like a
And You could make a little rainbow for your unicorn too.
I'm making
My bowl, it's all done now.
Mine is big.
Are you guys
And it's also smooth.
good. Right now I'm working on making snail coasters.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
I think she likes me.
Very cool. How's your bowls coming along, Archie and Crocker? Wow, look at that! Goodness, that looks amazing. Wow.
So I haven't needed to. Because I already have
Oh, look at that! It's beautiful.
Okay. That has nature.
I'm so excited to see them all. I need some more coils.
like that.
Yes.
It'll be hard.
What are you working on now, Joaquin? Did you finish your bowl?
No, not yet.
Not yet. You working on it?
Yes.
Awesome.
Like this. But I always supposed to have water. Okay.
Ooh, look at that, Julia.
That's mine.
Yeah, you're almost there. Looks great so far.
Making a little stick.
And did you get some coils?
How do we get this out?
Yes, I did.
Awesome.
No, it's like that. That's. Can you make one more illustration? Okay, I made a stick man.
What'd you make?
I made a stick man.
A stick man. Fun.
So it's above that one looks like a stick one.
Oh, that's so cute.
But it has a leaf on it and it's wood.
You just smooth those coils together so he doesn't break later on.
Is this not too thick with this? Coil, 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 coil. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do in the middle. I'm gonna put the little spots in. What is this?
Snail coaster. Yes.
Yes, ma'am?
With snail coaster.
That is wonderful. Oh my goodness. I think I need a set of snail coasters. That is awesome. Those are going to be so fun.
Wait, can I see your snail sword?
Maybe tomorrow you can make some cups for your snail coasters. I can teach you guys how to do that.
I'm done.
If we were to fire it, would it be like safe to put like food in or water?
Yeah. Yes, you can. So what we'll do is once this clay is fired, we'll be able to glaze it. It's like painting it with a special kind of paint for ceramics. And then once we put that back in the kiln's like an oven for ceramics, that glaze will become like glass and it'll make your clay waterproof. And yeah, you'll be able to put water or food on it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, another tea party.
A tea party.
Some drugs. We're starting to get dry. No. Yeah, I think I have. Mine is still not. When we're done, do we take it out of the bowl?
No, so just leave it in the bowl for now because it will need to dry a little bit because right now your clay is still really wet and if you take it out, it'll like fall apart. So you're going to keep it in that bowl until it's pretty dry, maybe for a day or two. Okay, and then you can take it out and you can see the outside. Really hard though to wait.
Wait, could we put like a flat clay on top of it and the designs are shown outside?
Yeah, you can. So if you remember when you're combining two pieces of clay together to score it with your needle tool to make some little lines in it and slip it, okay, with some water. So just add some to it to both sides and then you can compress them together, okay? So you'll want to do that if you're adding a flat piece of clay to another piece of clay. That way, when we fire it, they won't start.
What if it's for the whole pot?
For the whole pot?
Like just put it on. Like the designs are shown outside, and then there's this flat surface in the inside.
Yeah, that's okay. So are you adding another piece of clay to make it flat?
Yes, like a flat piece, so I could place it in there.
Yeah, you would still need to.
Okay.
Yeah, but with your coils, you should just blend them together with this, and it'll make it flat like that. That's what I did. Is I just used this to kind of smooth it all together. Okay, and then it becomes flat on the inside. And you can still see my coils, my design from the outside.
I made a little square. And I'm gonna make it into a house.
How you doing, Madeline?
I made
Well, I'm gonna.
Oh, you made a. I am kind of doing something similar. I'm gonna make a heart.
oh, nice.
And I'm going to start filling in my heart with some other coils. Like that.
I wanted to make a house, but you said only pets.
One enough, and then one that will have to be very flat, and there can't be edges.
You need to pay attention.
Get edges off, and then you should use your perfumes.
Away.
And then you gotta flip it back. So a piece that I think is big enough. What? You
Just trying it.
Are you filling yours in with coils too, Madeline? Your little square?
Oh, I changed my mind and I think I'm gonna make something else.
Oh, that's awesome. That works.
You can make whatever you want.
Yes.
Ooh, that looks very nice. It's all done. Perfect. On that rim, make sure there's no sharp edges. Maybe just smooth those edges out.
You can use your finger.
You can just use your fingers to smooth it out. That looks great.
And it's not dirty.
I don't because I don't really need it.
You guys see my little coil heart?
Oh, I see it. It's beautiful.
Hey. You guys can make something like that.
What did I say? It was
And fill it in with coils. And then I start blending it all together.
Sponge and
Sam, if you'd like, you can also take your needle tool and write your name in the clay. on the bottom of your pot or something. Or on the inside, put your initials or something, if you would like. A lot of artists do that on the bottom of their pieces. They always put their name. It's kind of like, have you guys seen where on a painting, they put their name on the painting?
Yeah, I've seen some Picasso paintings where he hides his signature.
Yeah, they do kind of hide it, huh? They don't want to distract from the painting. So yeah, you can definitely hide your signature somewhere on the bottom or somewhere discreet. Because you guys are artists too.
Thanks.
Also was a kid once, and he started out where you guys are.
I wish I could just make a pinch pot right now. I love pinch pot.
Yeah.
Well, after the lesson, you can make a pinch pot.
You can make a pinch pot if you would like. On Friday, I'm going to teach you how to combine some things that we've learned. So here's my heart. It's all smooth together, and I made sure that the edges were nice and smooth, and there were no like sharp parts.
I was like getting clay and getting my hands dirty.
Here's the other side.
Like, feels good.
Aww. That's
The
cute.
flat side and then the smooth side. Yeah. So tomorrow, we're going to be learning slab construction. And for that, you'll need your little rolling pin thing, your little tube. That's really good for rolling out clay. And I want you guys to go on a scavenger hunt today. And I want you to collect some textures that you can put into your clay. So some ideas. You could go outside and get leaves or flowers. Or like even your hairbrush, you know, all those little parts. You can push that down into your clay and it'll make dots of clay. I've used the bag of oranges. You know how it's kind of woven into little, and I pressed that into my clay. You can find lots of texture. So I want you to be creative. You can get buttons from your mom's sewing room. Or anything you find. Any kind of texture that you're like, oh, this would be cool in clay. We can try it out. Fabric or
Scavenger hunts are. I've done one with my class.
oh yeah, was it hard?
No, we just had fun things. And
It was fun things? Good. Yes, this one will be fun. Hopefully it won't be too hard.
Today's scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Kristen, do you see Archie's appropriate attire for this class? Hold on, let's see if we can move it. Yeah, can you show her? Get in there. This is
Hey, Archie.
That's so funny. Very funny hat. Oh, that's awesome.
It's a coil.
Oh my goodness, where'd you go?
This is a coil.
I will too.
That's really funny. My kids would love that.
I mean, it's real cold outside, so.
Yeah, today was chilly.
We're not all that. Yeah,
I went this morning. It was a little cold. How are you guys doing?
Good.
You guys have any questions for me before we finish up? Need help with things?
No. How we take it out?
What did you say, Crocker?
How many days do we have to wait to take it out?
Probably I would wait maybe like 2 days.
Okay.
Just You'll see your clay. It'll change color. It won't be this dark gray anymore. It'll be a really light gray when it's dry. Okay, so if you see it's different color, it's probably dry.
And make sure to be really careful, because when we call that leather hard, when the clay gets when it starts to dry, we call that leather hard, and it's really brittle in that stage. So you'll try to keep it really, really safe, because I'll need to come by and pick it up so I can fire it. So in a couple of weeks, when we have our glazing class, you'll have all your ceramics and we're going to glaze them, okay? And
Okay.
need to use in real life.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Kristen has a very good point. Be very careful with your pots, especially when they're dried, because they can break very, very easily, and we can't really fix them very easily.
Mm-mm.
We have to start all over.
Yeah.
So you can probably take your pot out, your bowl out to sneak a peek, but then I would probably put it back in to keep it safe.
And
Okay.
I can get the bowls back. Like if we're feeling nervous about taking them out, I can bring them to the studio in the bowls and just return everything back to everybody's house when I bring the bisque fired stuff back. Once it's been fired, I can bring your bowls back if you guys don't feel like taking it out, if you're feeling that it's too risky.
Hi, Ellie.
Julia said hi.
They see you.
Hey, so tomorrow, question.
Who said that?
What did you make, Madeline? A little snail. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. So sweet. So tomorrow, bring lots of things to make textures with. Lots of things to play around with, okay? It'll be fun experimenting with all kinds of different types of textures. Okay?
Okay.
And cover up your clay or put any little bits and pieces that you didn't use back in your bag, and wash your tools with some warm water. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow.
Awesome.
Madeline.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Thank you.